So I thought I'd make a little video to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me, or those of you who think you know me, but maybe you'll learn something new. I'm Dr. Seher Roked. I'm a GP. I've been a doctor for over 20 years, and I've been working in the field of integrative medicine, functional medicine, and hormone balancing for about 12 years now. I went to medical school with the general knowledge that I just wanted to help people, but I didn't really know how. My dad's a doctor, so I guess that's influenced my decision to go into the medical field. And all the way through medical school, I enjoyed all the different things I did. I enjoyed my first few jobs, but I couldn't really find my calling. And then after a while, it started to get to me how, in medicine, a lot of it is about prescribing things to people. If someone leaves without a prescription, it's almost like you failed them in some way. And I thought, well, that's not how I look after my own health. I look after my own health in terms of thinking, why are you feeling this way? Are you tired? Have you been indulging too much? Is there a lot of stress going on? So why am I not looking after patients in the same way? I then came across a book by Dr. Mark Atkinson called The Mind Body Bible, which is an absolutely amazing book. It's quite old now, but I think so much is still relevant in it. And it really talked about all these different aspects of health, toxicity in the body, stress, managing your emotions, your physical body. And it really opened my eyes to a new way of practicing medicine. So I did study with Dr. Mark and I did some integrative medicine. And then after that, someone told me about hormone balance. They'd been to a clinic in London and they had their hormones checked and they were prescribed bio and body identical hormones. And suddenly things started making a lot more sense, because up until this point, I was seeing patients and I was maybe prescribing some supplements for them, giving them some lifestyle advice, advising on nutrition. And some patients would come back and say they didn't feel any better. And me being a typical doctor thought, well, they're probably not following the advice. But of course, what I then realized is that the hormones are the foundation to your health. And if you have shaky hormones and shaky foundations, it doesn't matter how good your bricks are, which is your nutrition, your supplements, your movement. If your foundations are shaky, you can't build a good house. So that then really encouraged me to go on a deep dive into hormones and then practice in the way that I do, looking at hormones, but then also looking at all the other important bricks such as nutrition, gut health, adrenal health, toxicity, vitamins and minerals, and lifestyle choices.